Little Bit was founded in 1976 by a woman by the name of Margaret Dunlap, who had multiple sclerosis and wanted to slow down the advance of her disease. So she founded Little Bit. It was actually started at a rented facility just up the street, and we moved here in order to be able to expand the services we were providing.
The mission of Little Bit is to improve the body, mind, and spirit of children and adults living with disabilities through the partnership with the horse and therapy. The emotional aspects that the horse brings are very positive on the human psyche. Horses don't judge. Horses allow and love everyone equally. It is the absolute epitome of unconditional love. The movement that the horse creates while you're seated on their back is also a really positive and healthy experience that brings their body to a working level so the therapist can do their job.
The term hippotherapy literally means horse therapy, and by definition it's a physical, occupational, or speech therapy treatment strategy utilizing the horse's movement. A little bit, it is a way for us to use our horses in a beneficial manner for individuals with disabilities so that they can improve their trunk muscles. The importance of trunk strength is essential for all functional mobility. Without having a nice strong core, you are not going to be able to use your arms and legs to be able to do things like being able to walk.
When I first started at 2.5, I wasn't really able to walk really at all. So Little Bit got me to where I am today in the ability of walking. In the early days, riding actually was a way of keeping my attention while I was having beneficial therapy. To me at the time, it wasn't therapy, it was just fun time to socialize with everybody.
Coming to Little Bit was one of the ways of expanding his therapy, and so that was the attraction was the hippotherapy of the mixture of the horse and the clinic time.
The movement of the horse is really incredible in the fact that it replicates a normal walking pattern in the patient's pelvis. So the patient is getting that feeling of what it's like, their body is being moved in that pattern, their muscles are being strengthened in that pattern, and the connection to the brain is also being strengthened.
The best way to really understand the impact of therapeutic riding is to hear about Elena. Elena was diagnosed when she was very small with CP. And the doctors essentially said, gosh, there's not a lot we can do, and don't expect her to live outside of her teens. Well, Elena is 42 years old. She outlasted prediction, blew all the predictions way out of the water, and if you talk to either her or her mom, they will be the first to state that it's because they found therapeutic riding and because they found Little Bit.
I came to Little Bit when I was 12 years old, which was 14 years ago. I'm 26 now, and I came as a volunteer. It was when I was in college that I experienced my illness that led to my eventual disability. I have a condition that hasn't been fully diagnosed, but it's basically led to neurological deterioration. I've lost sensation in my feet and below the knees, making it very, very difficult for me to walk. Riding has provided a physical activity that I can do that has enabled me to maintain a level of strength so that I can keep walking. I didn't think that I could ride at that time as a result of my illness. You know, it was just kind of a mental block that I had, and when I was back here and in this environment and saw the good things that they were doing, I said, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. It's the most amazing feeling for me because I feel normal again.
My favorite memories, there are too many, but they're always seeing the smile on both the patient and the parent's face when they're able to do something that they've never been able to do before.
For about the first 23 years of Little Bit's life, we were a real grassroots organization. And by grassroots, I mean Little Bit's doors stayed open by the fingernails of a lot of really dedicated people. What we look for now is sustainable funding. So what we do is we build relationships with people that see the value of what we provide here and they want to be a part of it. And so they give X amount of dollars for every year and pledge it for the next 3 to 5 years.
Little Bit is its own family, I would say, without a doubt. I have friends here, I have people I can rely on, not only within these walls, but outside.
Because we have a close-knit group here close in, and we have sort of a ripple effect on the community at large, I think that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that we will keep going and keep doing what we do. The community wants us, and we want the community.